Hello guys, Ira here. Welcome to the Wicked Intent Truck Series Season 1, Episode 8. In this episode, every trucker's worst nightmare, and you'll see why. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you like the content, and hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you. We start this episode out in here and right outside Albany, Clifton Park, New York, in which I was just waiting, looking for a next load. Finally got a pick and drop out of Mechanicsville, New York, followed by Gloucester, Mass. Then finally Flushing, New York, final destination. Fast forward, made it to Queens, aka Flushing, New York Target. The place was a total crap show. To add insult to injury, discovered a flat tire on the trailer. Was able to tape my emergency ear line, put some temporary ear inside, and as you can see, the rambling began. Couldn't find the entrance where I had to deliver the product, and eventually found everything in the morning. Apparently, this is where Target send me. Even worse, bro. How the hell am I gonna back into this loading dock? Right there is the loading dock with the chain. If that's the correct place. This is a fucking nightmare, man. Like, I mean, bro, like, it looks easy right now, but bro, this shit is tight as shit, bro. Narrow as fuck. And if I gotta back into here, I don't know how the hell I'm gonna have to somehow. Man, this is a fucking nightmare. And apparently this warehouse opens at what? 9 a.m.? 13140 Maple Avenue. Fucking bullshit. More than likely I gotta back into here. How the fuck I'm gonna come? I can't even go down this block over here. How I'm gonna turn and go down this block? It's bullshit, man. So all the cranky trucker bullshit was for nothing. Comes to find out, Target had a different location, about 2 blocks over, around the corner, and in the back of a little tiny alleyway all the way in the back where I had to back into. So all the complaining and bitching was for nothing. Yeah, no figure. So after a short little break, I decided to go fix my tire down in Delran Truck Repair down in Delran, New Jersey. Basically just to get the tire fixed and basically go from there. It was spotted on the Cross Bronx Expressway on my way to New Jersey.
Wicked Intent. Yeah, damn. Should be in the new Creep Show movie, bro. Truck looking mean. Truck looking mean. Ain't got a. Is that a scarecrow? What the fuck? Got a scarecrow in the window.
After I got the tire fixed, fast forward that later that night, picked up a load in Maryland, Clorox bleach, and was heading up to Portland, Maine. That's when all the trouble began.
Always something with these heavy ass fucking loads.
So I ended up changing the primary and secondary water separator fuel filters. It helped a little bit, but didn't last long. Started sputtering. I thought it was the injectors, but still thought I could drive like that. Didn't know it was nothing serious, so I kept on driving, trying to deliver my load and get reloaded, head back to my shop down in Jersey. So the time was a little bit after 9. They said I was too early, that they started receiving at 5, so found a Walmart, was driving to it just to park up and just kind of check out what was going on with my truck. Idling was getting rougher by the minute. Listen to the idle, listen. Very rough. Truck running very rough, man. Idle very rough. Maybe injector, maybe something, I don't know. Very rough, idle. I think this is where I made my fatal mistake. Once the clutch got stiff, or I thought I had failure of the clutch, I should have stopped right there and called a wrecker right then and there. That was just the first sign of trouble. So 5 p.m. came. We started the unloading process. I dropped my trailer in the door. Meanwhile, trying to figure out what was going on with the truck. I called my buddy Nick that was also delivering there. He wasn't too far. He came over and tried to lay a hand. Eventually called Mike, road service guy. He also came out and tried to adjust the clutch, which we thought was the clutch. When the clutch got stiff, we thought it was full failure of the clutch. Comes to find out it was none of the above. Made the fatal mistake and decided to keep on trucking and try to get loaded later that night out of Poland, Maine, back towards the city. Big mistake. So after all the help from the road service guy adjusting the clutch, advice from Nick's dad, Nick himself, Nick decided to give me an escort up to I-95. He was going south. I had to continue going north to Poland, Maine. I would say around, I got there around midnight, around 2:27 a.m. I was loaded, and I decided to head back south. As you can see, here's when the trouble began at 3:55 a.m. Time is now 3:58 a.m. in the morning, Maine, about near the town of Agranit on the Maine Turnpike. The knocking that I was hearing wasn't the clutch, and it wasn't so it wasn't the clutch as I thought it was. My engine just blew up, so I rebuilt this engine a year ago, and the knocking I was hearing, and there we go, there's your hole. So when it blew up, it caught on fire, and I had to open the fire extinguisher and extinguish the blaze. Got a huge mess here. I'm not sure if those wires caught, but I had to open the fire extinguisher, man. That's just a quick update. There's your hole. Cut myself pretty good here. Trying to open that 10-pound fucker right there. But it's the situation right now. We're on the Maine Turnpike. Loaded with water. And it couldn't be the clutch because the truck was still driving. I was just getting that knocking, man. I had oil. I checked it earlier. This is a fucked up situation, man. State police is now here. You don't mind, right, John?
What's that, buddy?
You don't mind, right, John?
Oh, hey. No problem.
That's my man, John. Doing the deal.
Air tanks are full of water. I just let it drain out.
Okay, yeah. Oh, thanks. Hey, you want to watch the YouTube videos? I sat at this truck stop here in Kittery, Maine for 36 hours. Started to really look closely at who's my friend, who's not my friend. It was just really a rough time, but in 36 hours I finally got a plan of action. My good friend Antonio Hernandez told me to come to Jersey, grab his truck, and from there I was basically able to put a plan of action in. Some of the tow companies were saying between $4,000 and $6,000 just to bring me down to Jersey, which wasn't an option at the time, being that I still had to buy a motor. But as you can see later in the video, things all came together and we made it happen. Now, with all the bad luck I was having, this was some good. I seen this beautiful Pete, stretched out, gangster truck. Went up to the driver, said, "Hey man, I just bought a Greyhound ticket. You mind giving me a ride to Jersey, man?" He said he has to call his boss. So anyway, he calls the boss. The boss comes on the phone. Me speaking no English. Me speaking hello. He says, I'm just kidding, man. What's up, Wicked Intent? My driver just explained to me about your truck. Yeah, you need a ride? Hop on in, man. Cancel out your ticket, man. No problem with me. I mean, how awesome was that? Right place, right time.
Hola, amigo. What's up?
So despite the bad situations, things were starting to look up, and before you know it, I was on my way to Edison, New Jersey to get Antonio's truck. Jesus was such a nice, awesome guy. He even offered me to drive the truck. Of course I'm not going to say no.
What's up, guys? Driving the 379, 310 wheelbase with my man Jesus. Shout out to Colombia in the building. Va Loco in the building. Peace. Driving the 379. 310 wheelbase. My man to the rescue. Colombia, baby.
Around 3.5 hours later, we was hitting the George Washington Bridge, finally getting into Jersey. Thanks to Jesus and his boss, keeping some old school values, helping the driver in need, I was able to make Edison, New Jersey, and meet up with my good friend Antonio since 2008 to get his tractor. You're the man, bro. Love you, bro.
That's my man. We go way back, bro. We go back to the Peterbilt days.
Here's my loaner.
Start for a long night, so I hired a man from Maine. He's bringing my trailer down to Greenwich, Connecticut, and then tomorrow I'll be retrieving my truck back up in Maine. So pretty much everything's working out for the best. You, sir, are the fucking MVP of this whole situation, bro. Thanks for coming out. Kind of dark in here, in Columbia. Nice old 6 1/4 cat Peterbilt. Turned up, heavy haul truck. Came all the way from Maine for me, man. We're a little tired, man, but we doing it, man. Brotherhood, baby. Thanks again, sir. My wagon all the way from Maine. This guy saved me a whole freaking day, man. And I paid him well, man. Well deserved. So after retrieving my trailer from Greenwich, Connecticut, I drove till pretty much daylight early in the morning, dropped my trailer down by Antonio's yard in Edison, and I went over to A&H Truck Repair. I'm a mechanic in which he normally will rent out the hitch, fifth wheel hitch to tow the truck, but due to my situation and everything, he just put it on the house. So that was the next step, as you'll see. So after a quick 5-minute crash course lesson, it was time to go up there to Maine and bring Wicked Intent home. Bring her home. So a huge shout out goes out to Michelle Millington from Maine. About a day before, when I was still up there for the 36 hours, she left a letter in the truck stop, leaving her number, saying to call if I needed any help or anything. But I didn't accept her help at the time because I wasn't sure about a plan on the truck and coming back up to get the truck. But long story short, she had a little experience on towing and doing fifth wheel to fifth wheel, so she gave me a little help. And Michelle, if you're watching this, I really appreciate the help and the escort pretty much all the way to Jersey as you continue your journey to Carney's Point. Much respect.
was saying, in the comments, why the hell you have your high beams on? Just take a look at the guys coming the other way. They have their high beam on. So guess what? Eye for an eye, man. So I was able to make it back to Edison, New Jersey. A special thanks go out to Michelle Millington, Antonio Hernandez, and Mr. Doug Stimson, and Jesus and his boss. All four of you guys was able to come together and make something for me happen, which would have cost me thousands and thousands of dollars. So again, thanks so much, man, and thanks for keeping the Brotherhood of Trucking alive. As you see here, I was able to take Antonio's truck and go deliver my load in Brooklyn, which was about 4 days late, but the people were happy to get it, and that was the end of that.
Passenger side full. And driver's side. So yeah, just check that gauge, bro. And thanks again, my man. 310 and 340 for life, bro. Back to the Peterbilt days, god damn it. Peace, bro.
So as I was home thinking, and once I got my truck in the shop, trailer home safe, I was home thinking, I'm like, when I ran my 1982 Peterbilt, which I had, guys, by the way, from the ones that don't know me and some of you that do know, I had a 1982 Peterbilt from the years 2008 to 2011, in which I once sold it, and it had a 3406B mechanical cat engine in there. Now the engine that you just seen that blew up on me was a 1995 3406 5EK E model that was putting out 475 to the ground. I decided basically to go to what I knew. Now this truck, I'm not saying the 1982 Peterbilt didn't give me any problems, but it was a mechanical engine, meaning that everything was mechanical linkages and everything. It was a great engine. Didn't give me problems in the years that I ran it. I made a deal at a company in Florida, and I went back to the 3406B, in which pulled my 1982 Pete when it was 218 wheelbase, and also the 338 wheelbase, in which I stretched it to. The power band was just the same. I think they're great engines, and that's what I bought, and that's what is going in the truck. I didn't spend a bad price for it. It's a 1990 3406B 4 1/4 cat, and I'm looking forward to it to go in the engine and make me some money. Special thanks goes out to Antonio Hernandez, Michelle, Doug Stington, and also Jesus and his driver, and anybody else who reached out to me. Please like, comment, subscribe. When you do that, it'll let people know that this is a good channel. The content is enjoyable, hopefully, and hopefully the channel could grow a little bit more. Again, please smash that like button, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys episode 9. Cheers.